What's going on, man? It's your boy Butler. It's the best day of my life. Tomorrow's not promised. Go ahead and do your little dance while they still playing your song. So it comes to my attention that there is a convicted killer who has been mistakenly freed by Clayton County Jail. So first, I'm going to get on the footage of them mistakenly releasing him, and then we're going to dive off into who he actually is.
Chairwoman, where a convicted murderer was mistakenly released, says the sheriff needs to do better. Kathan Guzman was allowed to walk out of jail months after he was sentenced to life in prison. Channel 2's Tom Jones live in Clayton County tonight. And Tom, the victim's mother is concerned for her safety.
As she should be.
That's right, Linda, and that's because Guzman is from Florida, where she lives, and the sheriff here told me he believes he has traveled back to that state. He was convicted of murdering Christina Grayson's 19-year-old daughter. She wants to know how this happened 5 months after that conviction.
30 years. I expected him to live, eat, and breathe every bit of the 30 years in prison.
Christina Grayson was looking forward to Kathan Guzman serving every single second of his life sentence for murdering her daughter, Delila. Instead, Guzman is free.
He's out walking free.
That's after the Clayton County Jail mistakenly released Guzman nearly 2 weeks ago.
How does this happen? How did this happen? How? I'm not getting a clear answer.
Sheriff Levon Allen told me it was the result of training and his workers not paying attention. He said workers looked at a court document that showed a motion to null pros or not prosecute. The sheriff said if they had looked further, they would have seen a necrophilia charge was null prost, and the jury convicted Guzman of felony murder and aggravated assault.
This shows negligence on the part of the sheriff's department.
The chairwoman of the county commission is not happy with the mistaken release.
We were not made aware of this at all.
She says the public should have been alerted, and the chairwoman reminded me of the suspected murderer mistakenly released from the jail last year.
We actually had that inmate here, and that inmate was let out.
Grayson is concerned Guzman could be headed back to Florida, where she lives.
I can't walk around without my concealed weapon. I mean, and I have to make sure I have that in my phone.
And Grayson says her husband took their daughter's death so hard that he committed suicide on the anniversary of her death. And she says this is just adding more pain on top of her grief. The sheriff says officers are doing everything they can to get Guzman back in custody. We're live in Clayton County in Jonesboro. Tom Jones, Channel 2 Action News.
Hey, man, that's an unfortunate situation. It seems like...
Brad, thank you.
It seems like... where is Guzman? Let's see if we can't pull up something on my man and see if he has actually, man strangles 19-year-old. I don't know what that is. Death during the fight. Mistakenly released. It's going to be all the same. So his initial case must not have. We'll put versus Georgia and see what happens. I'm just trying to get some intel on his initial charge. Shooting and killing. Nah. Tried to sit blocked in jail. Calls Alexis Crawford. No. So I don't think that we're gonna catch any of that footage. Bar kill sheriff family says. No, I don't think we're going to catch any of that. Only thing they have is what he got going on now. 5 views 7 hours ago.
This morning, a convicted killer is out there on the run after a mistake allowed him to just walk right out of the Clayton County Jail.
This is what I will say, so I'm not just clicking on stories that have already been produced. Two sides. As the family of the unalived, I'm appalled. I'm appalled, and I don't know what to think. I'm on point. says the father of the young lady, I think if I heard correctly, he unalived himself because he just couldn't deal with the, that torture. I think that anything that this young man does while he is free, Clayton County is going to be liable for it. It's going to be something that they financially and legally are going to have to take full responsibility for, because you had a guy who's been convicted of these malice crimes and you released him. Whatever he does is on your hands, bro. It's literally on your hands. You literally should be charged with whatever he's going to be charged with because you let him go. If I am the individual who has been released, you're not going to find me. You're not going to find me. You're not going to find me. I'm going to probably die a free man. And ain't no telling where he at right now. I hope they do find him. But if they don't, it's almost like, imagine being in jail and you facing 30 years. You've already been sentenced to 30 years. It's 2025, 2035, 2045, 2055, 2055. Oh my God. It's a lot of time. And they tell you, hey man, pack it up. Pack it up like I'm leaving. In my mind, I'm going to be like, you know what? God is good. God is good because he let me free. You got to be thinking that's a gift from God. You got to be thinking that your prayers were finally answered. The fact that you unalived the female, your girlfriend, and you beat her and all this stuff, you should rest in peace. In my personal opinion, you should rest in peace. There's no reason for a man to put his hands on a woman. Period. Point blank. I don't care what's going on. If he putting his hands on you, he don't love you, Sean. That's not real love. He got some issues that he need to take care of before he start dealing with you. And stop accepting that shit, because it's not real, it's not good, and it could lead to death. So the moral of the story is, hey man, be on the lookout for this guy, and if you're this guy, you should be gone to wherever you at. You should try to find the land up under the sea or some weird shit like that. But at the end of the day, man, stay safe. Y'all stay out of prison. And guard the grill. We out.